and they have to be listening to you. Well, the way I see it, the way God talks to us is through his word. And the way we talk to him is through prayer. So if those two things aren't happening, you have to ask yourself, do I really have a relationship with God at all? And there's something beautiful that comes. There's a lot of beautiful that comes with having a relationship with the God of all creation. See, he makes us these promises. And the promise that I've been holding on to with everything in me for the last 6.5 years is that God promises us, if we have a relationship with him, that he will never leave us or forsake us. Never. And look, we have to notice what the promise was and what it wasn't, because I got confused when my life shattered. We have to notice that God didn't promise us we wouldn't go through hard things. He didn't promise us that we wouldn't face loss that tore us up, would tear us up. What he promised is that he would never leave. And I can only tell you in my own life, I can't speak for anyone else. I can just say, he has stayed true to that promise. Sometimes you gotta work. Sometimes you gotta work to find him. You gotta get real quiet. You gotta wait a little bit. But he doesn't leave. No matter what's going on in your life tonight, no matter how deep a hole it feels like you're in, no matter who has hurt you, God is there. He doesn't leave. He remains faithful. It's been a long year, it almost took me down, I swear. Life was so good, I'm not so sure we knew what we had. I'll never be the same man, I'll never feel like I felt before. It's been a hard year, it almost took me down. But when my world broke into pieces, you were there faithfully. When I cried out to you, Jesus, you made a way for me. I may never be the same man, but I'm a man who still believes. When I cried out to you, Jesus, you were there faithfully. I've had a hard time finding the blue in the skies above me. And if I'm keeping it real, I've been half fake and the happy this year. I may look like the same man, but I'm half the man I was. It's been a hard year, it almost took me down. But when my world broke into pieces, you were there faithfully. When I cried out to you, Jesus, you made a way for me. I may never be the same man, but I'm a man who still believes. When I cried out to you, Jesus, you were there faithfully. In my darkest hour you met me, so quietly, so gently. You said you'd never leave, and you stood by your word. So quietly, so gently, in all my pain you met me. You said you'd never leave, and you stood by your word. 'Cause when my world broke into pieces, you were there faithfully. When I cried out to you, Jesus, you made a way for me. I may never be the same man, but I'm a man who still believes. When I cried out to you, Jesus, you were there faithfully. I cried out to you, Jesus. Well, you were there faithfully.